truly is the secret or the source of Omah Lay's success? Or maybe you've been asking, what is the album strength of the What Have We Done EP by Omah Lay? This video answers all of these questions with analytics and backings on how I was able to arrive at my reception score value for the What Have We Done album. In the past weeks, Godly from What Have We Done EP has reached over 2.3 million streams and 42.14 million radio airplay audience impression. As Omah Lay climbs to the Turntable Top 50 chart, the What Have We Done EP was positioned at number 4 in Nigeria and chart history position of number 76 as of November 2020. And from my personal reception, the What Have We Done EP has earned a numerical score value of 22 points. The following analytics explain how I was able to arrive at my reception for the What Have We Done EP by Omar Didia Stanley aka Omah Lay with reactional backends. Well, there are a lot of high points in the Godly song, alright? A lot of high points in the Godly song. Is it because the song is Godly, that's why the points are not that, just kidding. But definitely a lot of high points in Godly song, alright? You know, the point that a lot of high points I would love to talk about, if you want for time, but there is a make I play my cassette, so that's one point I'd like to talk about as we go. Say, make I play my cassette. Everything you sell is a market, so they try to look for my aspect. Alright? You see, me I know they drag the shine, Olua my kanji, the another was Olua, God is my source. I'm not trying to force the light, the limelight upon myself. God is my source. I'm not looking on man, I'm not looking for anybody to help me do that, but God is my source, God is my strength. I'm not trying to walk by my power, because by strength shall no man prevail. So God is definitely my source. So what the point that really got me about this song is, you know, say the chorus, this music tells like when God be for you, can be against you. Like when God is for you, who can be against you? It explains the fact that when God be for you, just everything you do, anything you do gets successful. You can easily blow to limelight, blow to stadium once God puts on, alright, other than you trying to walk it. We've heard of stories of persons trying to buy the shine, to walk the shine, drag the shine to themselves and via diabolic means, but we only last in their own industry for a couple of time, maybe years, few years, maybe 1 or 2, and some of them happen to even die along the process. Say, but if God be for you, you know, everything just begins to fall to place. You know, there's a story of this couple, you know, when they finished school, they graduated and there was nothing to do. Alright, they started selling, you know, look for job and job wasn't coming for, so they started this Google and granite thing, you know, Google and granotes, popcorn and granotes, so to say. Alright, so they started this business, and in no time they became dealers and suppliers of the popcorn, just based ordinary popcorn and granotes, Google and granotes. They became dealers and suppliers of this thing. In no time, jobs began to come after them. They were now bouncing job back because they were making so much, because they happen to find God in what they are doing. If grace meets what you goes to explain about grace, if grace finds you in whatsoever you're doing, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're selling ice fish or bonga, or if you're hawking sweets. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You become the best at that thing you do. You become that little thing that you do will bring you to stardom. I'm praying for the day with grace to find out this thing I'm doing based on how passionate it is about me, I am to it, or it is to me, to bring me to stardom. I don't know, but I'm just trusting God for that grace. The Demn song explains how his words being trailed by with a love affair from a lady, and you know. But the question, the part that made me jump on this is to say, even when I don't want love, even when I don't need love. So if anyone has at Omah Lay and at Omah Lay fans At what stage does a man need love? Yeah, because love is one essential. It's very sweet. It's nice, a good feeling. All right, it's a nice experience. Even if you have ever been loved and you love the person equally, I think you're blessed. It's a nice feeling. All right, I'm going to talk about life a lot when I'm going to be reacting to one video clip. I'm really going to talk about that in depth. So that really got me about the Demn song. Yeah, that really got me. I like saying that really got me about the Demn song. It's not a Demn song, it's a nice song. Not faulting any of my reaction. I think this also is a good one. It's no Demn song, but a Demn song. And now confession. So what really got me about the confession song? You know, the body of that song explain how more like explain seems to suggest like Omah Lay was having a secret affair. What I want to ask, I just hope this affair was not his cousin or his relative, because from the way it sounds, right? He was like, all right, say the plan. They say it all started as a one-man squad, like a one-man mopo, like a one-man thing. I want to do my thing, I want to shave my career. All of a sudden, this girl, I think Omah Lay that kind of guy that the girls them daddy, yeah. Locally we say the girls them daddy, and the girls will always come around, you know, flock around him. So he was like, no, I should let me be myself and do my thing. I'm one-man mopo, one-man force, alright. But from nowhere, the lady just bumped into him like, damn, you know. The plan was to shop, lock up, like shop and fly window, but it wasn't working that way, you know. He said after I do one, do two. Probably, I want to ask, probably this relationship, this secret affair lasted for a long time, because judging from the song, he said started as the plan not to shop, lock up, but before you know, it all started where it was like a maggot. Before you could know, maggot just become Python. So that seems to say this secret affair lasted for a long while. So I want to know at Omah Lay or at Omah Lay, what do you think? Could it be that he's having an affair with his relative or with this? Because it is possible to have an affair with a secret affair with anybody, but something keeps telling me it's someone that is close. I just want to know if at Omah Lay can just expose that to us or to me. So I want to know more of that confession, if it is possible. Was it a relative or cousin or I don't know, friend or something like that. So that got me about the confession song.